Let's see what we have here. Fragile, huh? This side up. Handle with care. Well, I suppose that will depend on whether or not you decide to behave for me. Right, Feathers? Nothing? Still alive in there? You're not going to keep giving me the silent treatment, are you? I suppose it was too much to hope that you would have grown bored of that tactic by now. I do expect you to be a touch more stimulating this time around. We have a lot to talk about. There you are. Let's take a look at you. Well, I appreciate that the auction house took the time to dress you up for me. I paid the additional cleaning and prep fee, but they must have appreciated the tip more than I expected. Yes, you do look almost divine. Those robes tied with that cute little bow, almost like a present, all wrapped up just for me. Very tempting. And just look at that golden halo they've pinned into your hair. You look absolutely adorable like this, Feathers. Though, I see they had no qualms about eavesdropping on our earlier conversation. As much as I love the look of that collar, seeing your nickname already engraved, well, let's just say I'm glad our discussion was brief. That being said, I was hoping to finally get some answers. Only, looking at you, you were practically feral the last time I saw you. But now, still shaking, still cowering. But your eyes, before you refused to meet my gaze, and once you did, it was only to glare at me. Now, there's just nothing. Your eyes are unfocused, almost vacant. Don't get me wrong. I didn't expect instant cooperation. Hell, I assumed I'd have to wrestle a conversation out of you. I figured I'd be dragging the words from your lips, by any means necessary. But you just don't even seem to be in there. You know, the auctioneer mentioned that you might actually be mute. They did their best to play it off. But now I'm starting to wonder if I didn't take that possibility seriously enough. Or perhaps it's a language barrier. But no. I could tell that you were quite fond of your nickname. And you were at least a bit responsive to my threats. So it can't be that. Granted, I don't know that I can call that growl you gave me a proper response. Cute as it was, I'm starting to think that I may have been lucky to have gotten that much. However, my questions aren't ones that can be answered with a display of animosity. Regardless, I was prepared for that. I was ready to fight you for every answer. But like this, I don't know what the hell am I supposed to do with you. I hate to break it to you, but I would not have paid that much just to keep you around as a decoration. If you're not going to work with me, I'll have to find some way of getting my money's worth. Not even going to respond to my threats? Anyone home? Feathers. Did they drug you? I know occasionally that's how it goes with particularly difficult merchandise. And I cannot imagine you are cooperative. But the auction house has always given me a heads up. Return policy, no. Known history, basically blank. Receipt. God, I still can't believe I spent this much. Here we go. Prep and delivery services. Here we are. But no. Nothing listed. Well, let's at least get you out of there so I could try to figure out what is wrong with you. Not even shying away this time. Is this all a trick? You're not going to bite me when I reach for you, are you? All right. Let's just get you... What the hell was that? Whoa. No. Hey, stop it. Where do you think you're going? No, get back here. Look, I don't want to grab you again. God, that was overwhelming. But I'm not letting you go. I'm between you and the door, and you are in no shape to try to get past me. You look awake, even more than before, but you're still shaking. I don't know what you've been through. You look half-starved, and I know the auction house doesn't have the best reputation for being particularly delicate. But I'd rather not add to your injuries. Don't force my hand. Look at me. Come on. No, hey. I can see you thinking about it. And I'm telling you. Don't. I don't want to touch you until I know what the fuck just happened. But I will. If you try something. More growling? Excellent. Exactly what I was looking for. I guess I was the one that mentioned it, but seriously? Do me a favor and use your goddamned words, Feathers. Okay. Those are words. I guess I did ask, but holy hell, that's quite the mouth you have on you. Certainly wasn't expecting that. No, really. Judging by your voice alone, one might mistake you for a siren rather than an angel. Yes, a siren, though perhaps not for the reasons you suspect. It's not your voice that's particularly special. Your vocabulary, on the other hand... Oh, I'm being entirely serious. You have the word choice of someone who has spent far too much time getting intimate with sailors. Those were some creative curses, Dove. Well, regardless of how the encounter plays out, I imagine it results in a lot of swearing. Honestly, with how quiet you were before, I'm just glad we speak the same language, no matter how colorful your particular dialect is. Anyway, it doesn't actually matter. Feel free to curse as much as you like. It's honestly adorable, and I'm just glad you're speaking. Hell, you look like you're actually awake now. But seriously, what just happened? I feel... I can't even describe it. Regardless, that should have been impossible. You are not human, And we demons cannot feed from other supernatural creatures. Yes, of course I feed off of humans. Their sensations, their emotions, their, well, everything. I'm sure you know that. But what does that have to do with whatever the heck just happened? You're not some kind of human hybrid, are you? Damn. For a moment there, I wondered if I'd been swindled. Thought that the auctioneer may have found me some half-harpy, half-human to pass off as an angel. No. Of course I'm not disappointed. Well, maybe a little. It would have given me an excuse to burn that disgusting place to the ground. Why would I? Damn it, Feathers. I finally get you talking, and instead of answering my questions, you just start going off on your own? Let's refocus, shall we? If you're actually an angel, what was that? I've never felt anything like that before. So much pain. So much sorrow and hate and despair. Only a moment touching you, and I almost drowned in it. Fuck. I can still taste it. What exactly is wrong with you? I didn't know that angels could feel at all, let alone so strongly. Oh, don't look at me like that. Your lot are so holier than thou, and above it all, that I would expect more emotion from a stone. And setting that aside, let's just say that was a lot of darkness for a creature supposedly of light. Well, forgive me for not knowing much about your kind. Your little gated community in the mountains makes it nearly impossible to do any research. Yes, of course I know about the Silver City. Who doesn't? Just because no one has ever been inside doesn't mean we don't know it's out there. Unless you're human, it's pretty hard to miss the giant spell-engraved golden gates. No. I've never actually been there. I don't really value a hike to an unreachable destination. Unreachable at least, before you came along. Right, Feathers? Huh. You won't help me. Oh, you're welcome to think that. Can't? What do you mean you can't help me? I haven't even told you what I need yet. Well, yes, I suppose it's not hard to guess that it has to do with your home. Not your home? Not since... Wait. What did you just say? No, don't look away from me. Say that again. It was them. Your wings. What does that mean? What? Who was them? It was them. The other angels. Your people. They were the ones who broke your wings.